Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's cleared. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Back to throw. It's Lowry. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Illinois' offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Brooks. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got it back on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Handoff from the gun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To throw, it's Altmaier. Got a man, it's Clement. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Leary. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Hands it off on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Right on the money. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. His drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air. It's Lowry. Under fire.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Catch in the middle. It's up. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
when you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Buckley. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. They can feel uncomfortable. They can feel that pressure. Keep getting them on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Bringing the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Hunt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll send the tight end in motion. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Broncos! The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Quick handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Quick strike complete. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Jukes his way for more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Finds his man, it's Buckley. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Broncos have taken it inside the 20. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fakes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Let's it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Arkin. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Here's the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Illinois! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 28 over the Judicials.
Gives it on the option.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air. It's Lowry. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw for it. Going to take a shot. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Illini. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Lowry. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the marker. Turning it on. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Leary. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, finding a run on. Great job by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 38 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tip.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. To the air, it's Lowry. Caught over the middle, it's Buckley. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. There he goes. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
At the 43. Coming up, 4th down.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.